Hey Scorpio, how are you guys doing? It's Lisa, and I'm just here to do a mid-month reading for August 2022. If you're new to my channel, I'm glad you popped in. Maybe you come back and see me again. And if you have been here before, I do appreciate the support. Okay. Alright, let's get right to it. It's for mid-month of August for Scorpio. Okay. The Four of Pentacles. The Tower. The Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. The High Priestess. And the Eight of Swords. All right, we'll go through so we can find out here, and I'll clarify with another deck. And then we'll pull an Oracle card at the end. Let's see. Right now it looks like the way you feel about yourself, maybe your energy is that of being a little frugal, a little, not like thrifty. Like you don't want to be spending too much money. You don't want to be spending too much time. I feel like you are just, you're holding on to things. I guess you're holding on to whatever, however this would resonate with you, whether it's time, money. When we clarify, maybe we'll know, but right now you feel like you're holding on. You're definitely holding on. And now this Tower, you want something to come down. Honestly, you actually want something to come down. So maybe this isn't like a job or, a school or, anything closing or anything like that. This feels like you want something to not like shatter. Maybe it's a thought process. Maybe there's something going on. You want somebody to stop thinking the way they're thinking, because that can actually be it. When you believe something for so long, and when that insight comes into you, and all of a sudden it's like not true, and it's like a Tower moment in your brain, because you're like, wow, but I believe this all the time. So maybe you're just wanting somebody to lose their belief in something. Yeah, in some circumstance. Now this could be you too. Like you are actually going through that. Maybe you're going through a period of you're realizing something that you didn't know was the way, the fact. And all of a sudden it's like, wow, what? You know what I mean? So I feel like all of a sudden you want to come to that conclusion. Like you want to get that out of your head and, brush away the rubble and start building something else. So maybe new beliefs and new thoughts. And again, this could be somebody else, and you want them to have that, because maybe it's in regards to you, actually. So if you want them to tear down what they already think they know about you, or, and come up with a new, a new idea of you. Oh, all right, well then we have, I feel like you have like this, maybe there's a financial opportunity coming out for you. Maybe you got a new job, a new side hustle, something where you know that you can build on it, make money off of it or with it. And I'm wondering, if all right, you have this feeling kind of clingy to the money, wanting something to come down. And honestly, and it could be, it could be a job, really, or an establishment of some sort that you just, I hate this job, I wish it would close, and that could happen. But, because it's like, it's feeling you want it, whatever it is, you want it. Because then you want to be able to look into this new financial opportunity, maybe. You want to start manifesting something. You want to maybe start building something. I feel like you're afraid of having any kind of reason to defend. So you have to like defend yourself in regard to what you think, what you know, what you believe, and you don't want to have to. But in most situations, that you might end up having to defend yourself, or what your, what your thoughts are, what your beliefs are. Now, this High Priestess energy, I feel like you have a lot of maybe intuition, or in a lot of situations you might be going with your gut because you feel like you know something's up in whatever situation it is, and you know it. Maybe you can't put your finger on it, but you know there's something that you kind of hidden from you. And I feel like you're trying to maybe, piece it out somehow and finding out what it is. And then we got the Eight of Swords. Now this is feeling stuck. Stuck, stuck, stuck. This is in your mind though. This is all, it's like, I mean, she can't get out of the situation because she's blindfolded and she doesn't know where the swords are, and but we all know, we can. It's just a matter of being able to take off that blindfold and see something the way you need to see it to be able to get unstuck. And I'm wondering if that's why the High Priestess is here. So that insight, intuition is, you're looking to be able to do that so you can stop feeling stuck. So I'm wondering with this Tower and the defense and that, it's all on the bottom. And it just seems, it's almost got like its own little story right there. So something's going to come down, possibly. Maybe you're going to have to defend something about that, and you're going to feel stuck at the end of it. Or, I don't know. Let's see if I can clarify, find out anything else. Alright, you got the Fool and the Chariot. Nice. Well, it looks like, alright, so now, because you were feeling, like you had to hold on to things and everything, now you're ready to shove that off. You're going down a new path, and you have like the drive and determination to do that. And that makes sense, because with the Ace of Pentacles over here, like you intend on being successful. Like you already have, it's already in your head. You're going to be successful. Oh, hello. Now at the Tower came the Ace of Swords. Alright, so it's like maybe you're juggling, a job, home, family, whatever is keeping you busy. And I feel like somewhere along the line, you end up with a new idea, like this mental clarity of something, which would make sense with the Tower. And I'm wondering that again, that if that's not you, you have a realization to something that you always thought was true and it's not, and like you have this mental clarity of it. It's like, oh wait, so that wasn't. So that whole thought process, that whole what you believed will crumble down. But maybe that's what helps you get to this Ace of Pentacles idea, to be able to clear the way for that. Because it's almost like the Tower has to come down for the way to be cleared for something new to come in. Oops. Now you got the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. So you're ready to start with the manifesting, and like you have all the resources you need. And the Queen of Pentacles, that could be somebody around you, male or female, it doesn't matter. It could be somebody that you're either working with, or they're giving you the idea. You spend a lot of time with them. So that just might be, somebody that are like your muse, I guess. something in that realm. That feels like that. What about the Seven of Wands? Ace of Pentacles again. And the Seven of Swords. Alright, so while you're going into this whole idea of having, this new opportunities and being able to do things, be careful. I mean, this came up over the defending. Make sure whatever you're doing, you're not signing anything that you're not sure of. You're not getting involved in anything you shouldn't be sure of, that you're not sure of, because this energy feels like it could be very negative. If somebody's going to try to get away with something, if they're not going to let you know all the ins and outs, they're going to take things from you, basically. Even if it's not like tangible things, but you might be getting something taken from you and not even know it. So you really want to be, because that's why I feel like you're in defense mode, because you got to be careful. So what about this High Priestess? Yeah, and you don't want a situation to go down here, and that's what puts you stuck here. What's the High Priestess for? Judgment and the Hermit. Alright, well, yeah, if you're trying to, use your intuition, your gut feelings, and figure out what's going on, you're doing that Hermit mode too, but you also have the Judgment, and that, what that is like, you're going to review things in your life, how things went, whether it was good, whether it was bad. And I feel like you have to figure out how to be okay with the choices that you made and be able to, decide if you're going to do them again, or if you're going to like follow the same path over and over again, or if you're going to try to change something. Yeah, so it's like it's an insight into yourself. Have I been making the right decisions in my life? Why is this Eight of Swords here? Alright, got the Page of Swords. We have that already. And the Queen of Swords. Now this could be two people around you. A lot of air energy. This could be two people around you, or this could be somebody who is there. If it's somebody around you, they might be, they're protective, they're honest, they're very direct. And, oops. Actually, no, you know what? This feels like, all right, when you're stuck here, you're going to start getting new ideas on how to get out of it, to pull yourself through it. And maybe this is the characteristics you're going to start taking on, this Queen of Swords energy, because it's a very protective energy. It's a very, like, you want those characteristics. So you can make sure that, you're not being taken advantage of. Somebody's not, like, pulling a fast one on you, because that's what the Queen of Swords does. But anyway, alright. So I hope you enjoyed that. I actually like doing it. I'm pretty curious how it turns out. If you liked it, you can give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment. If it resonates, I would really love to hear from you. Oops. And now the win-win outcome is forecast. So that's a full moon in Libra. That tells me that, if you're careful and, keep your eyes open, it could work out really well. And peace. Alright, well then, that's good. So you got to find peace within yourself and with people around you and in the decisions that you make. All right, guys. Again, thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you in September. Bye.